introduce you to someone who's been called a savior, a rebel, a myth, and even a political threat. His name is Jesus, but who is he really? Let's explore who Jesus was and still is in just 5 minutes, and you might be surprised how much has been lost or misunderstood. Okay, first, let's talk about his name. Jesus is the English version of the Latin Jesus, which comes from the Greek Jesus, which itself is a translation of the Hebrew Aramaic name Yeshua, meaning the Lord saves or Yahweh is salvation. So when Mary called her son for dinner, she likely said Yeshua. But what language did Jesus actually speak? In 2014, something interesting happened during a press conference with Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and Pope Francis corrected him. Netanyahu said Jesus was here in his land. He spoke Hebrew, and Pope Francis gently replied he spoke Aramaic.
קשר של הנצרות והיהדות,
La relazione tra cristianesimo e ebraismo,
שזו שואבים מבאר אחת.
che attingono dalla stessa fonte.
ישו היה פה בארץ הזאת,
Gesù ha vissuto qui,
דיבר עברית,
parlava ebraico.
דיבר ערבית, אבל ידע.
Aramaic was the spoken language of the Jewish people in Galilee during Jesus' time. Hebrew was mostly for religious texts, and Greek was used to politics and trade. But Jesus preached and taught in Aramaic. Even one of his last words on the cross was Eli, Eloi, lama sabachthani. That's Aramaic. It means, my God, why have you forsaken me? Jesus was born into a humble family raised in Nazareth, a town so small that people said, can anything good come from Nazareth? He was a carpenter. He worked with his hands, no place, no armies, no social media, and yet he spoke like no one else. He healed the sick, he stood with his outcasts, and he challenged the religious leaders, not with hate, but with holy fire. His central message, the kingdom of God is at hand, not the kingdom of politics of war, but of forgiveness, love, and truth. He claimed to be Son of God, not just a prophet. That's why people either bowed before him or wanted him gone. History says he existed. Even non-Christian sources like Roman historians Tacitus and Jewish scholars like Josephus mention Jesus. But who he is to you? That's personal decision. Is he just a good teacher, a moral voice, or the actual Son of God who came to save you? Because here's the thing, Jesus isn't a figure from 2000 years ago. He is alive and he is still calling your name. Just like Mary called out Yeshua, today he is calling your name too. If you want to know more about Jesus, not just facts but truth, stick with me for the next 30 days. Tomorrow we are diving into 10 bizarre facts you probably never heard about him. Hit subscribe and in the comments tell me what do you think about Jesus. Thanks for watching and may you feel the love of Yeshua today.